Existing attribution models have kept the lion's share of mobile marketers' budgets on device. Why do you think they should be looking to other channels such as CTV now to turbocharge mobile conversion?
Yeah, great question, and one that we hear a lot. So first and foremost, diversification, right? I think search and social are those tried and true channels for mobile marketers. But we know that 80%, 88% of the US population has a smart TV in their phone. And large social platforms like Facebook only reach about 54% of the US market. We know that Snap and TikTok are more prevalent around younger people, but that social platforms are still only reaching about 70% of the US market. And CTV has a different audience, specifically for Samsung. We know that our audience is a bit older than typical most social platforms. The range from 35 to 49 is the median age. Higher household income, on average about 90K or higher, and there's children in the household, so you're reaching families. Much different than the type of audience that you're reaching on social. And then at the end of the day, with CTV, there's multiple ad units and formats that are a part of that. So you have your workhouse 15s and 30s, and then you have your unique ad units, interactive, native, vertical video. Those, invite and drive action. So I think, also tying back in with your first question of we believe and we have the proof to show that CTV does drive that in-app action. Look, I get it. The some folks may think the only thing that an OEM might be able to predict is content decision making. What the person's going to watch, but we actually see that you know we can determine much more. We see that 80% of the market is utilizing the TV for much more than just watching television, and it increases with the younger generation, like 25 to 34. While it could be related to entertainment, there's others that are totally unrelated. Might be shopping, for instance. So the results in these data signals, they're predictive of a multitude of behaviors. So we really feel like we have an advantage there to provide these mobile marketers, knowing that installs are decreasing and revenue is increasing. I learned that I went to my first app promotion summit in September, and really great content. Learned a lot while I was there, and saw a presentation with that, and have been hearing a lot about that in the marketplace. That yes, installs are decreasing, revenue is increasing, so it's more important than ever to be able to target the right audience at the right time to ensure that that user not only downloads and installs the app but takes action within the app.